Hey guys, what's up? This is DarkFayte here. Good news, Gears of War 2 came out today. Been pumped for this for a while. I'm a big Gears fanatic, so here I got the regular edition. I mean, I had the limited edition for the original, but I didn't feel like paying $80 just for a golden Lancer that everybody else will have. So I didn't really see the point in it, and I didn't really care about the bonus disc since the first one looks crappy. But here's what the box art looks like. Looks like the promotional pictures and stuff like that. So, let's get started. Let's start with the story. So, the story in Gears of War 1, it got a lot of criticism because it was kind of vague. Like you didn't get the why the locusts came to Earth or whatever. I don't know. I forget if it's on a different planet or whatever. Sorry. But this one is a lot more in depth. Like the opening cutscene kind of explains why the locusts are there, or like in a way. I mean, that kind of explains their motivations. But yeah, the opening cutscene was really good. It really got you pumped up for the first thing, and it wasn't like super long that it had you waiting for like 30 minutes or something like that. I mean, it would get you right into the action after maybe about 5-10 minutes. And from there, you are with Dom in Delta Squad. Not Cole and Baird aren't with you. And their Carmine's brother, Benjamin Carmine, he is the new rookie since I think it's Anthony Carmine. I think that's his brother's name. Carmine from the original that got shot. You get the choice to either train him or not. I didn't train him, but there is a achievement for training him. And Magus in his review said that you actually get some backstory on Carmine. So I might actually go back and do that. But yeah, the story, you could just tell, like they got a professional writer for this story, and you can tell by a lot of the dialogue and just like the way it progresses. I'm not all the way through it. I think I'm on Act 3, and you could just tell. I mean, it's a lot more epic. It's a lot bigger. It's like they said, bigger, more badass, or whatever. I mean, you could really tell that they put a lot more time into the story, and it really shows. Marcus Phoenix is still the main. Well, he's the main character that you play as. Him and Dom are more. They're kind of share the equal role. One complaint I have about Marcus is that he's still kind of a static character, and so far he really hasn't evolved at all. But Dom, he's a lot more dramatic. He is not static at all. He's just really cool in this game. He's a lot more emotional. He has a lot more dialogue. He is just really good in this game. I haven't been able to meet up with Cole and Baird yet, so I can't comment on them. Benjamin Carmine is kind of like the original Carmine. He kind of gives like comedic relief, and I laughed when he talks. So, but he's also a good soldier, so that's cool. Now let's go on to gameplay, which is the main part of the game. If you've played Gears of War 1, then you kind of have the gist of what the basic gameplay is, but it's a drastically improved. Like when I first started going into the first skirmish or whatever, I mean, you could really tell that they tweaked a lot of stuff. Like even the gunfire seems a lot more accurate. Like it's not like in the original game, it just kind of went in a straight line, and that's not very realistic. And in this game, you could see the bullets kind of like moving. Like you could see like the air behind them and stuff like that kind of, and you could see that it's not like all is like in a straight line, as I said, and it is just more realistic. And it just looks like you can feel how it impacts like the locusts or whatever, like how they move back and stuff like that. So that's really cool. I mean, the A button, as Magus said, it is a lot more improved. Yeah, it's just a lot more improved. The cover, they kind of have destructible cover. I don't know if it's fully like the covers break apart and you'll have to find new. I mean, obviously that will do with like the tables and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean it's still really good. But besides some of that, I mean, The tweaks aren't like the biggest things you'll notice, but what they did do, it is great. Some of the new weapons, so they have a flamethrower, the Scorcher, a Gorgon pistol, which is it's kind of like a semi-automatic pistol. It goes in bursts of 5 bullets each, and I'm not that big a fan of it, but it's actually a really cool weapon. What else do they have? They redid the hammer burst, so it's actually a lot more fun to use. I actually like using it now. It's kind of like a like the Lancer is kind of like, I'd say, a rookie version of the hammer burst in this game. The hammer burst is a lot more refined. It's a lot better. I mean, you can increase the firing rate by tapping the RT button, and it's just a really good gun. All the old weapons have returned. The long shot sniper, it's they changed a little bit of what the scope looks like. As now it's if you're locust, then it's like a red background, and cod blue, obviously. And I don't know, it just looks a lot better. Also, the sniper feels more realistic. It's not like you shoot the gun and the gun doesn't move at all when you shoot it. I mean, this game it recoils a little bit, and it just feels more natural. There's a rumble in the shot. They have the boom shot. I haven't used it yet. I mean, I've killed the boomers and stuff like that, but I don't really care for the boom shot, so I didn't use it. The torque bow now has a little aimer, like a little box aimer, so that was good. What else? Lancer is still the same. Pistol, I don't know what the actual name, like the default pistol, I don't know what its name is. Its firing rate seems a little bit slower. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it seems a little bit slower. Shotgun's the same. Now you could plant grenades on the walls and stuff like that, and they're like mines. Like, some new things. They added a Gatling gun. I haven't used it yet, and a mortar, which is like this rocket. It's kind of like a rocket launcher. I don't know what they're called in the military. That you plant them in the ground and it shoots up the missile into the air. And yeah, and then it like drops like little missiles or little bombs down on the enemies, and that was cool. So sound is still really good. Multiplayer. The multiplayer, I've only played about 6 games or so. I just got it today around 3. Yeah, I've only played about 6 games. I've only played 2 modes. I've played Submission, which is the new mode where it's like capture the flag, and that was pretty cool. And Guardian, which is like the new assassination, and that was good as well. The party system, like there's kind of more of a party. I guess it's a party system, I guess you could say, and it's a lot more refined. I mean, they took their time. In the original Gears, they just made the multiplayer just to make it. And this, you could tell that they took some more time on it. The camera's better improved when you're, you know, like when you're dead. I can't think of what the name is. Spectating. When you're spectating. Yeah, I mean, it's more improved, stuff like that. But that's what I've played for multiplayer right now. I'll probably get a better sense of it when I do a full review. Enjoyability, it's not a Gears 1.5. It's like the ultimate Gears experience so far, and you can really show that it took a lot of time in it. Right now, I'll give it a 10 also. I mean, I think it's a really, really fun game. So this is my first impressions. I'll have a review up probably by next week after I get all the nicks and knacks in the game.